Hello and welcome to Meet the Teacher this school year 2021-2022 at Cedar Ridge High School. So my name is Mrs. Bombardella. You can call me Mrs. B for short. It's a lot easier. I teach both geometry and advanced tag pre-calculus. So just a tiny bit about me. I studied electrical engineering at the University of Oklahoma. After I finished my degree, I went to work for the United States Army as a civilian, working for the Army as an electronics engineer. After a couple of years there, I met my husband, who is from the country of Luxembourg. So we decided to get married. I moved over to this little tiny country of Luxembourg in Europe. I lived there for 23 years. And then I am happy to have moved back here to my home state of Texas, where my family is from. And this is a picture of my family. I have twins, a boy and a girl, Mark and Sasha, who are in the picture there. Little side thing, I did some artificial intelligence while I was working earlier in my other career there. So our vision statement for Cedar Ridge: live with integrity, act with compassion, and strive for excellence. So one thing you should know about geometry, I'll just talk a little bit about how it's like in Schoology. For one thing, in class, so far, students have been given a lot of time to do their homework, and almost all of their work should have had time to be done in class. So if you're seeing missing grades from your student, that should be a warning flag for you, because they have a lot of time that I give them. We work a lot of things together in class for their homework grade. That way, if they have any questions, they should ask me. So I'll just show you. I'll just quickly go to their Schoology site and show you what we have there. So we have units that are listed in order. The quizzes and tests are in the green folders, and they have some math IXL problems they have to do to supplement their grade, and that's going to be a quiz grade. So let me get out of this really quickly and just show you their Schoology class. So this is what it should look like for them. When you click on the materials tab over here, here's my class slide, the welcome check-in slide. They can put anything they want to in there to let me know if they're not having a good day or whatever. I'll check that periodically. So I've got my website here. It's clickable. You can click on that and it should go to my website right here through Cedar Ridge High School. So you can get to the geometry website here too. Although with Schoology, we're not really using that very much, but that's just one thing. If you need to get there, you can go back and look at that. It should have my email address there. I think I need to update that phone number, and room number, because I just moved. But there is that, and there's also the syllabus for geometry should be linked on there. So here's a copy of the syllabus. So you can have a look at that. Here's some topics that we're covering. Grades, I'll talk about that in a minute. Policy for grading, and a little bit of how to, it's important for everyone to look at their grades in home access right here. So please, everyone, please make sure you're checking your student grades on home access. This is the official grade center, not the Schoology. Every now and then we need to synchronize the Schoology to go into home access, but this is the official grade center, the home access. So that's on my welcome page here. This is some activities we did the first day of school. Here's some class information. If you open this up, if you click on this one, there should be some technology help here for the students to click onto if they're having some problems here. If you click on that one right there, that should take you to a technology site. Okay, go back here, more class info. If they need to get into CAMI, they should know how to do that already. Here's the syllabus again, and that's for the class to work on there. Math Excel, IXL rather. Most everyone should have completed this diagnostic test that counts as a quiz grade. And every week they should be completing, starting from next week, they should be completing 15 problems, and those are going to accumulate to one quiz grade, those 15 problems a week, towards the end of the marking period here. So here's just some information about how to get into the Math IXL if they have any problems there, right there. Okay, here's their test and quiz folder. It's in green. Okay, so this is unit 1. So we had one quiz, there's a second quiz, and there's their test that they should be taking in the retakes. Quizzes are going to just be correction grades for up to 75, and there's the tests for this unit. Tests, if they need to, they have to retake that for up to 75. Here's our first unit. So it goes by day. If you're missing class, you should be able to see everything that you've missed, right? The first day we did the diagnostic. Again, we had time to do that in class. Second day, here, some information. There should be some slide shows there about driving slope and what is parallel and perpendicular. And here, this was a homework right here, should be listed. Second, third day, again, there's the homework, there's the slides. Fourth day, slides, homework, again, same kind of situation. Same thing here, slides, and then a homework. And then here's what we just did. There's a homework review in class right here. Okay, and then there will be the next unit here, which is empty because we haven't started that yet. So that's just to give you a little bit of a view of what happens with Schoology. Okay, so I just went over all of those things with you. So this is the important thing though. Your student is given time during class to work on things. So they should have really no excuse to not have grades completed in there unless they were absent. That's understandable. Okay. So here again, that was in the syllabus. Here's some of the topics we'll cover. I'm not going to go through all that, but you can look at that. If you have questions, you can email me. So here's some advice for your students to ask questions in class. They should know that. They should not be afraid to ask me any questions. If they need individual help, we have a lot of time in class, so they should be able to complete what they need to most of the time in class. If they need extra help, though, if they need to retake something or have extra questions, they can always come to Flex or tutorials and just keep up with the work in general. Really, again, there should be no excuse not to be keeping up with the work if I give them time in class. Grades, here's important. 40% are the tests, 30 for quizzes, 30 for the daily grades, homework, and all that. So this is what's important here. If your student is not participating in class, the highest grade they can get, even if they made 100 on both of these, would be a 70%. So this is meant to help them out. The practice is what helps them do well on these two. So this is really emphasized right here. Try to keep up with the daily work, again, which is given plenty of time in class most of the time. Give a lot of help on that. So if they do well on this, then this should be pretty decent over here, the tests and the quizzes. Students can retake failing grades for up to a 75. They get full credit up until the last day of the unit. I'm pretty generous there with that. They should be able to manage their time if I give them all that time to work together in class, to keep up with everything, to avoid being overwhelmed. So they shouldn't be doing tons of homework right the day before the test. That should all be taken care of, all that daily stuff before a test. Wednesday before the end of the 9-week period is the last day to turn in any makeup work. So the Wednesday before the end of a marking period, that's the last day we're going to accept. Otherwise, teachers are entering hundreds and hundreds of grades the last day before the marking period ends. So we're trying to, give a cutoff that's reasonable there for everybody. Tutorials. So again, if you have any really particular questions, you can always come and see me by appointment. Make sure you email me or talk to me, but you can come Monday before school or Monday after school or Friday before school. Okay, so this is my contact information. This right here, this is my email address for Round Rock ISD, my school email address. This is my preferred contact right here. Please use this. I do not really like the Schoology email system. It's just too much spread out everywhere. If we could just consolidate it and everyone use this one, that would be my preferred method of contact. This is my phone number, extension 0221 for my room, D213. That's if your student is sick, or the attendance office usually calls me there directly if you need to take your student out for an appointment or something other exceptional. If you want to see, again, I have that link on Schoology. You can go see my website, or if you go to the Cedar Ridge High School website, click on to the math department and then click on my name. You'll find that I have a clickable link there for my website as well. So I end with our mission statement, which you can read on your own. And thank you very much for your time and attention. Please, again, do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions or concerns. Through my email there is the best way to find me. And please, again, just do not hesitate if you have any kind of question or comment about your student or information you feel that I should know, or something that you don't understand. Thank you very much for your time and attention.